Are you tired of the daily commute and the strict office hours? Are you dreaming of a job where you can work from anywhere, maybe even in your robe? Then remote work is probably the best option for you. Having the freedom to decide where and when to work, the freedom to spend more time with your loved ones and focusing on things that really matter to you. So today I am sharing a step-by-step guide to help you land your dream remote job. But first, I just want to mention that there are tons of ways to work online. We've talked about lots of them in past videos, but today I want to focus specifically on 2. Start your own online business offering an in-demand service or become an employee of a fully remote company. No matter the path you choose, the golden ticket is having an in-demand skill that you can offer. So the first step is to sit down and figure out what you'd like your future to look like. Do you want to work part-time to take care of your kids or parents? Do you want to travel the world? Why is it that you want the flexibility of deciding when and where to work? If you've been around for a while, you probably heard me talk about knowing your why. And this is super important here as well, because knowing why you want or need a flexible job will not only keep you motivated, but also help you narrow down your options. Once you know your why, you can start thinking about what kind of jobs will allow you to live the life you're looking for. Skills you can learn and pivot along the way, so don't stress if you don't get it right straight away. And it's totally fine to change your mind as you go. Skills are transferable, so as long as you invest in them, pivoting shouldn't be a problem in the future. Next, you need to build a strong introduction. It'll look different if you're starting a business or looking for a remote position. So let's start with if you're starting a business. You'll then need to work on your social media presence or website. This is your online storefront. That's the first impression potential clients will get from you and where they find more information about how to work with you. Don't get too hung up on this though. Just create a profile or a one-page site to start, and you can always improve as you go. Let's talk about what kind of information you need to have on your page or website. So first off, an About You page. Put a face and personality to the name. People like to do business with people, so make sure you get a sense of who you are here. Next is services. You don't necessarily have to have structured packages straight away, but you do need to give an overview of what you offer and how you can help. And then testimonials. If you have them, make sure to showcase them on your page or website as well. Social proof goes a long way. Next is your portfolio. It's important to show your work, so if you haven't done any client work just yet, create some mock projects you can show here. And then contact. Make it clear how they can contact you to learn more about your services or directly book a call. Now, if you're job hunting, you'll need to invest some time building a solid resume and cover letter. Have a templated resume and cover letter to save time, but make sure you customize it for every application that you send. Here's a checklist of things that you can include in your resume. A picture of you. It'll make it more personal if recruiters can see your face. A resume summary, no more than one paragraph that describes a little bit about you and your experience, as well as your skills and professional goals. Contact information, email, phone number, LinkedIn profile, and you could also add your location, but write working remotely next to it. No one likes to waste time, so make sure your resume is clear on the fact that you're looking for remote positions. Work experience, especially if you've had a lot of jobs in the past, make sure you highlight only the most recent ones that are relevant to the position you want at the moment. Don't simply talk about your job description, but add in achievements and what you've learned from each role. If you have numbers to back it up, even better. And then skills. You're looking for a remote position, so make sure you also mention skills that are important when working online. This can also be customized depending on the application. So take a look at the job description and make sure you highlight the skills you have that are a better fit for this specific role. Also, separate hard from soft skills. This will make it easier for the recruiter. And software. You can also list software you're familiar with under your hard skills. Resumes often have a ton of info, so it's important to format it in a way that makes it easy to read. You can find resume templates for this or create your own on Canva. Cover letters may not always be required, but I'd strongly recommend you always send one. It's a great way to stand out and get recruiters to know you a little bit better. You can approach it in 2 different ways. You'll either focus on your skills and why you're the perfect candidate for the role, or you can talk about the company and why you two are a perfect fit. Either way, always do your research and make this as personalized to each application as possible. P.S. Also give your LinkedIn some attention. That's a great place for professional connection, for either starting your own business or looking for remote work. Next step is to start networking. If you're an introvert like me, this may not be particularly exciting, But trust me, I've met really amazing people in networking events, and without them, GeekPack would not be where it is today. There's something truly powerful about surrounding yourself with like-minded people. The connections and lessons you learn from them are super valuable. Networking opens up opportunities that you never knew existed. I talked to Hallie about this in another video, and I'll link it here at the top, but be sure to check it out. Networking went well and you have some interviews or discovery calls lined up? Well then, it's showtime. This is your time to shine, but it's also the time to find out if you're a good fit. Oftentimes we get so excited about our first interview or call that we just want it to work, but it's important to use this opportunity to find out if your goals really align and if this can work long term. Make sure you do some research about the company or client so you know what they do and that your values are a match. This is super important if you want to have a happy professional life. Listen more than you talk. This is especially true for discovery calls. Take the time to really listen to what they're looking for and the struggles that they have. And lastly, don't be afraid to ask questions. Show that you're really interested in helping them grow and achieve their goals. Now, once you get a yes from a client or a job offer, be sure to evaluate the opportunity. Remember, this is a two-way street. If you get a job offer, make sure you're happy with the compensation and benefits. If you've got a yes from a client, make sure the deliverables are clear. And don't be afraid to negotiate if you feel you're not getting a good deal. Now, the key to success in the digital workforce is to always continue learning and adapting. Check out this video next, and if you'd like to learn more about the GeekPack Collective and how it can help you in your career journey, I'll leave the link in the description below.